Hey guys, so for this one I basically didn't do anything particularly new. I just reworked the head or turret that I did for the AT-DT I built last year, and yeah, I just wanted to show you the differences. I made the cannon a bit more realistic looking, and the whole thing is just more efficient in terms of parts and functions. But yeah, let me show you. So I moved away from the snot technique I used for the gun shield or flashback shield, whatever you want to call it, and made it two assemblies that just work with modified plates and the tiles and plates I built around them. The viewing port or slit is done with a bracket piece and again with this 1x2 sloped grate piece, although you could leave that off and have it be a normal 1x2 opening for your pilot to look out of if you just want to save those parts. The base for the whole assembly is just a single 4x6 plate underneath which I added this round plate so you can connect it to the thingy that lets it rotate. Also, if you want to have a bit more room in the back to be able to add a railing for the pilot so that he doesn't fall out of the thing, you can easily do that by adding it underneath. Basically between the round plate and the base 4x6. Just something so that you can add more stuff in the back. I just wanted to keep it as small as possible, so although the cannon still sticks out in the back, so there's technically enough space for you to add more pieces. And speaking of the cannon, I made it a bit more accurate to the source material from the Solo movie, which obviously uses a lot of inspiration from the real-life Flak 88 that the Germans used in World War II. But the main difference to the previous version that I showed you last year is that I moved the two spring equalizers down and actually detached them from the barrel, like they are on the real-world gun, so they don't move with the barrel if you elevate it or lower it down. And I added the single recoil cylinder underneath the barrel that was previously missing. And yeah, you still get a bit of gun depression, so I guess that worked out pretty well. I also made the gun only 2 studs wide in general, instead of 3, because it is enough for the elevation mechanism to work, with just 2 modified plates with Technic pin holes in them, and 1 Technic pin that is 2 studs long, like those black ones. Well, it is enough to have it be stable and still be able to move easily up and down. Let me show you the gun a bit more closely by removing it completely, which is also made much easier, because it sits on only 3 studs in general, and the whole base for the gun is a 2x3 plate, which offers enough stability, and it makes it easier to just pull the thing out in one piece. Have a good look at this thing, but I am going to show you how to build it later in the video, I guess that's the most important things for this kind of cannon, but most of the Star Warsiness that this thing has got going on is happening here in the breech area, because on the real gun, like the real Flak 88, it wasn't so big, so thick and round, but much more sleek. It kind of looks more like they took the breech of a much bigger cannon and then stuck the Flak 88 in there. But yeah, this is what I would do to build an actual Flak 88 if you're curious, but it doesn't belong in this video anyway. So yeah, another thing is, by making the gun so easily removable, you can quickly use it in other builds, so just swap it for a different gun that fits in here. Just overall, because why not? I love when things are easily modifiable, and I just love incorporating these things in my builds. Also, you get a pretty cool little turret thingy you can use anywhere else, essentially. In your base, just out on the field, on top of other vehicles, walkers or whatever. It's just this little thingy. I don't know, it's practical to have. But yeah, anyway, thank you for sticking around and for watching the video. The build tutorial is up next, so I hope you enjoy that, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.